Like the last year and a half or 2 years has been a really cool journey, I'm sure, for you, right?
So I have toured a lot and played a lot of shows. And this last year, I kind of said I'm gonna like step back from that part because I didn't have really enough music to tour on. And so we put out 2 singles. We put out "Diamonds Are Twine." That was kind of our wedding song, and then I put out "To a T." And those have just sort of, I think the accumulation of all the songs that I've gotten to put out under my own name, it's sort of starting to snowball a little bit in a really fun way. And it's nice to see like there are people who really react to songs now that I put out, like "To a T." Like the response has been so fun, and it's nice to see that you like actually have fans. And now I'm like putting together like my tour for this next year, and we already sold out a lot, like shows in LA and New York and Chicago and Nashville, and I never really knew that there were people out there that dug what I did enough to go like spend their own money on coming to see me play live. So it's kind of fun. I have this band teacher like when I was in 6th grade, and he said the slowest way is the fastest way.
Do you remember his name? Because we're on all over Michigan.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this was in Kalamazoo.
It was his name was Mr. Muma.
Muma?
Yeah, he would not remember me. I got in trouble for blasting the trombone too much. I played too loud, which is like pretty fitting. But I just remember this now. But he said the slowest way is the fastest way, and it sort of feels like that with like building an audience for your music. It's like sometimes the best thing you can do is just let the good things that you do work. And so a lot of people really like gravitated toward "Diamonds Are Twine" because it's like our story, and it was a story that like I put out for a song we put out just for our wedding. And then when we put out "To a T," it was like all those people that kind of discovered what we had already done were already right there waiting to hear it. And it's been really awesome to get to be at this point where it's like, man, we might not have toured for an entire year, but now we're getting to do it in a much more fun way. And it's fun to see that we do have fans.
Yeah, well, and here's something that's interesting. So I'm at kind of a similar point. You know, we launched the Chuck Wicks Presents the Ty Bentley Show with
Thank you.
Wicks.
Thank you.
So we relaunched the show, and I, you know, it's like the politics behind business are so weird. So Kelly left our show a couple months ago, and everybody's like, "Where's Kelly? Where's Kelly? And why is the show still called Ty, Kelly, and Chuck?" For a long time, it was. And it was the politics of it. It was the technicalities. And they're like, don't talk about it. Just say she's no longer with the show.
Sure.
We can't change the names because we're on all across the country and we have to cut all new things. It's all going to say different things.
Right.
And all it was for 2 months was hate. Haters. Like 6 people, though. You know how that is when like tweets come in and 6 people that hate you. So I got really insecure. And I was like, God, yeah, why would people love me? Chuck, you know this. Behind the scenes, I was like, I am definitely the last person you would like on the show because you just don't know anything about me. The people around me are the characters, and I was just sort of the guy in the middle helping like orchestrate things. And I realized what I needed to do to understand a little better about myself, and this is coming back to you, was I needed to ask Corey, my wife, what do people love? Like, what do you love about me? And what do you think, like, why the hell would people listen to this show? And why am I going to explain myself to them? And so to me, that was the way to go. It's like, don't try to look at myself and figure out like why people love me. Like you just mentioned, you were surprised by these people that love you. Why do you think Maren, can we call Maren? Why do you think Maren would say people love you?
She is honestly in rehearsals right now.
Oh, she's in rehearsals?
Not going to pick up. But
why do you think that they would say, like, what would she say about you that's like, here's what I love about Ryan. Here's why you guys are going to love Ryan.
I think, honestly, we do this together the same way that you're talking about doing it with your wife, where it's like you're each completely invested in each other's passion or career or whatever it is. And she had a lot to do with me putting out "To a T" as a song. But I think it comes down to like, she just said, you're a great songwriter and you need to put out songs that showcase that.
I agree with that.
That was really cool for her to like say that like, dude, like the thing that you do best is this, and that needs to be the center of what you show people. And it's not like I got stuck in any way. Like a lot of like I had put out "Love in a Bar," and that I feel like that song was really successful despite the fact that it wasn't a huge hit. Like that part of my career was really important, and I was just getting going as an artist. I had no idea how to do it. I had no idea how to talk about myself, no idea how to talk to fans. I didn't really have any, to be honest, at the time. And I was on all these giant tours, and I didn't know how to play live, and I didn't really know what I did well on stage. And like, but like somebody telling you like, just take a deep breath and do what you do well.
Trust your music.
And trust the fact that like if you put out great stuff, that the people will follow. And so it's been, I'm not obvious. We don't have #1 hits to mind like as an artist yet, But it's really fun to have a song that you know people really like, and it's fun to walk into a place like this and be like, hey, people love. I have tons of people who love this song, and have you guys respond to it too. And it's just sort of, I don't know. Sometimes like one step back is not a bad thing. And I had toured for like 18 months and was so burnt out because I just didn't have enough music to play people. And so when you're just pounding it and pounding it and pounding it, and then you like I'm playing the same 4 songs for 45 minutes, and I have nothing to like offer